When you've gotten to play D&D for as long as I have, there are certain characters that just stick with you, you know? For example, one of my favorite characters I've ever played was a Firbolg monk that I created. And I wanted to play him like a grumpy old man that didn't understand the newest generation. He ended up hanging out with a bunch of young adventurers in his party, and he'd always say he didn't understand what they were saying and things like that, but he loved them all dearly. Imagine Carl from Up if Carl from Up could run at 30 miles an hour and hit you 7 times in a turn. But during one fateful encounter with a hag, he ended up getting cursed so that he would have to have all of his d20 rolls for a second. It eventually became a side quest to get this curse broken, and through it he had to learn how to understand the new generation, but he still had that salty nature to him, you know? But right before the final boss battle, they figured out the key was not to remove the curse, but more to flip it on its head. The long and short of it was, instead of having his d20 rolls, he now got to double them. So mechanically, he would crit on anything that was 10 or above. And you can truthfully say that he ended that campaign as a super calloused Firbolg Mystic hexed with critical hits.